Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's Noble Beer Reviews. Today I have a beer from a brewery that I have not done a review for yet. It's New Realm Brewing Company. It says they're from it says Atlanta, Georgia, and Virginia Beach. I'm guessing the Atlanta one was the original one and the open one in Virginia Beach, or maybe the other way around. I really don't know. I'm guessing this came from the Georgia one or the Atlanta one because someone from Georgia sent it to me. Um, but this beer is called Hop Tropolis IPA. 6.5 ABV, and let's see. It doesn't say if it's like West Coast or New England style, but considering it's a newer beer, it's probably New England style. All There's really not much description other than it says the hops that are in it are Citra, Mosaic, Laurel, and Azaka. And there's no canning date or anything, so let's crack it open and see what we got. Oh, wow. It's actually looks pretty clear. It's interesting. So as you can see, it pours a slightly cloudy golden color, but you can still see my finger through in the back end. With about a finger's worth of a really nice, solid, fluffy white head that's not dissipating. So I am getting a good bit of tropical character in the nose. Specifically peach. A little bit of pineapple, and there's a little bit of like a peppery, like spicy character too, which is interesting. So the flavor is not as tropical as the aroma might lead you to believe it's going to be. It's actually very melon forward, and when hops have like that melon character, a lot of times they kind of tend to also have, at least in my opinion, some sort of like rotting vegetable, like overripe and maybe like rotting melons or rotting vegetable character. That's kind of what I'm getting out of this. Like, it does taste orangey and a little peachy up front, but then it finishes with like this weird kind of like rotting melon flavor that kind of turns me away from it. It's not there's not anything inherently wrong with it, but if that four flavor went all the way through the beer, it would definitely be a lot better. The bitterness is almost non-existent, which is interesting. It's enough to balance the sweetness, but other than that, it's not very prominent at all. It's interesting, like, this is called an IPA, but everything about this to me screams pale ale. Like, one, it's not super chock full of hops. It does actually have a little bit of like caramely sweetness to it, and it's just like a really balanced beer between the malt and the hops. Which to me it's more towards like an American pale ale than an IPA, really. But again, that really doesn't matter. If the flavors are on point, then that's all I would care about. But It's kind of a with the way that weird vegetal finish in the end's kind of strange to me. Um, so that's what would definitely stop me from buying this again. So on my scale of buy, drink, dump, I'm gonna give this one a drink. That off flavor in the back end isn't that bad, where it's prohibiting me from enjoying the rest of it. But it's definitely not good enough for me to have interest in buying this again. If I saw it on the shelves, there's nothing. Even if it didn't have that back end, it's still there's nothing that special about it or anything. So yeah, this one's just a drink for me. Not bad, but I would not buy this again. So I think that's all I got on that one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.